Hey, how y'all doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend. I know I am. I just like totally took the day off yesterday. It was fabulous. Oh, I didn't do a single streamlabs thing, and I am so happy. I was grinding last week. It was rough. Hope you're all well. Lemon GG on the first. Dustin, welcome in. Nurbe, Mystic, Legs, Nelly. Who else is here? Tamleen, Janil. Anybody else say hi? I'll say hi. I want to say hi to everybody. What's up, everybody? Oh boy. I had one of those. I don't know how I did it, but like my alarm went off. I hit the snooze button, and then I somehow went like straight up, just like back into it, like straight up dream. And I'm like, oh no, how did I do this? And then my alarm woke me up from a dream, which is I'm always groggy when my alarm does that. Oh my goodness. We're gonna make it happen though. We're gonna make it happen. I've been thinking really hard, and I think I have a choice to announce to the world. Oh, the captions. I have the boop. Okay, captions go. Oh no, your internet went burn. Oh, Janelle, no, that sucks. Legs, Nelly, Nurbe, thank you for the hosts. Thank you. As always, they help a lot. All right, big announcement. Here it is. Flying in the vault is OP, and I'm just gonna stop doing that. I think that flying in the vault is just... it's too OP. I think it's removing a lot of the challenges of the game. So it's time to take down the jetpack, I think. It's still gonna be super good for outside the vault, but like, I think I just gotta stop using it in the vault. And go back to being good at the game. Which means we need a new daily driver, chest plate. We have a lot of stuff we need. They're gonna curse me? No, because I was changing them to good stuff. And I still have like a whole bunch of speed plus 2s. No, I still have a lot of speed, don't worry. Oh, also, hey, look at this guy. I guess he lives here now because he teleported in, but he can't get out. He teleported in from outside the controller range, and now he's just trapped forever. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so I guess let's just see what's available to us. Let's see if we got any good tier 3s available already. We have all this rolled gear. Surely something rolled better than like Scrappy. So I think for the same reason, we're going to have to avoid Angel this playthrough, even if the nerf doesn't go through. Just to nerf myself. I'm getting the loot too quickly. It's too easy. I need hard mode. Waligo, what's up? Welcome on in. Tier 3 common. That's not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. I'm probably gonna end up just crafting what I want, but I just wanted to browse through here first to see if there's any decent tier 3s that I actually rolled. I don't... A lot of tier 3s are like Scrappy. I don't want no Scrappy. There's nothing in here. Tier 2. Tier 2. Alright, we gotta craft something. All right, well, hopefully it's better now. Miles, welcome on in, dude. Cantor, what's up? How's you doing? Hey, Grinder, welcome in. Always good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, Grinder. All right, let's see how many attempts it takes to get a tier 3. Oh. I have a nice voice. Is that what you mean? Thank you. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. Oh my freaking god, please. Just give me tier 3. Oh my god. Oh no. What is this? Okay, come on. Tier 3, please. Dude, what is this? Does tier 3 even exist? How can tier 3 be real if our rolls aren't real? Hold on, I need a moment. Just give me a moment to internally scream. Okay. People always want a prediction, but that means that we have to sit here and wait for 2 minutes and do nothing while we wait for a prediction, then roll these, which is not fun. Where is the streamer? I don't know, guys. Let me your strength. Hey, stop hoarding the luck. I need some right now. Oh my god. Finally! Okay, you better be the best one.
Here's 185 lux.
Yo, Lemon. The timing. This is the Lemon chest plate. Let's just not even start with you. You're gonna be an Omega with luck +3. Strength? That's the worst one. It has a lot of levels though. You can see what it gets. Let's see what the levels, let's see what it grows into, and then we'll see if it looks exciting at that point. Toughness, some health, parry, toughness, Dura, CDR, sold down, parry. That's it. Yeah, this looks like an eternal chest plate, which is fine. It's just painful. Oh boy. At least we have ingots. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ugh. Okay, here we go. This is the one right here. Right here. This is it. Big feeling. It is Omega. Okay. Okay. It's not the best in the world, but it's like pretty good. No! Ah, that hurts so bad. Reroll it with the scroll? The one that already hit Omega? Oh no. Lobby Sausage, thanks for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Oh man. So do I use my last chest potion effect scroll, or do I just go for the randoms? I think we just go for randoms. I can only have one. It'll remove it eventually. Okay, nope, that's the wrong one. Wow. It's like a 1 in 4 chance, and I missed it like every time. Good morning to you as well, Heather. How are you today? Oh my god. These can randomly remove the potion effect, right? This isn't just being bugged, is it? But it left me with this stupid increased damage. Alright, bye, dude. Been weird way too many times. Well, let's just remove that increased damage. Same technique. Eye strain? Oh, do you have to get those cool gamer glasses, Heather? Oh, first try. All right, let's go. %6 knockback. Oh, big roll on chest rarity. So it's like they're like glasses that like the lenses are like this special like yellow material, and it's supposed to like block the blue light or something. Why did I want to remove it? Because it was terrible, and it was like, as long as strength is there, you don't even have a chance to get luck. You have the blue light glasses? Did they help you with the eye strain? Do they do what they say, Legs? Like, are they a sham? They don't have to be yellow anymore? Oh, okay. Well, they used to be. That's how it was. You have the brightness way down? Yeah, it's supposed to like filter the parts of the light out that like strain your eyes or something. I don't know. I never use them really. I've just seen like, I've seen a few pro gamers out there who are like, you know, like on the pro scene playing their esports, and they got their cool yellow glasses. Like, I've seen it. And then everybody's like, hey dude, why are you wearing those yellow glasses? And they're like, cuz. All right, let's these rolls were not what we wanted. I want to see double CDR, and in fact we got 0 CDR. So enter the pain train. Red is easier. All right, we're just gonna make Vault Hunters into Red Hunters just for your eyes, and you can play it all the time. Oh my god, look how fast the XP goes up. It just casually gets 100 levels. I want to see double CDR. You piece of garbage. You piece of less than trash. I am not a happy camper. Ugh. Why is this game like this? Why does this game exist only to make us suffer? Stop it! I hate this chest plate. I hate this chest plate. You're getting reforged. You're getting freaking reforged, bro. I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate everything that you stand for. Oh my god. Hey, Spikers. We got haste! I love haste chest plate. I don't love 1% chest rarity chest plate, so we're gonna have to work on that. Okay, let's make this happen. Let's make this happen. Chest rarity. We can remove that 1% roll to try to fish for a better one. Fish. That's honestly better. Can we remove that fatal strike damage? Oh boy. Look for red text. Red. Red text. Spikers, how are you today? What? Was Soulbound even on that one? Wasn't it just... Whatever. Try stuff out for farms? Ooh, farms are fun. Scam. Okay, red text. Stop it. that fatal strike damage scroll is elusive. Super elusive. Like the Sasquatch of scrolls. Hi, mate. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. See you, not Saya. Thanks for the follow. Is that how I'm supposed to pronounce it? It's Sio then, okay. Oh, it's funny. Oh, I don't know why that name caught me off guard so much. But, like, it really did. It, like, really, really did. Okay, you got options. Give me something good. Give me something good. Why? Why? This RNG. Holy crap, dude. Oh my god. We're like absolutely getting trolled to death. We're getting trolled to death 10 times over. That's all of them. That's every attempt we had. Okay, we're just gonna have to suffer with it. Okay, whatever. Whatever, bro. Armor toughness. I don't want that increased damage. Knockback res. These rolls are uninspired. Reach is good. I really like the haste, but I don't like the rolls like at all. Oh boy. Federer, welcome in, dude. Oh my god. Level 100 spikers. You can only wear it at level 100 as well. It's a little bit better. I really want to see cooldown reduction, chest rarity, armor. Especially the armor and the cooldown reduction. No spikers, I'll never be able to make tier 1 again. I can only craft tier 2 and 3. You just started? Yeah, we're in the end game at this point. Though we do have my series on YouTube on the VODs channel. So you can check out what it was like at the start if you like that sort of thing. You can see how I got here. There goes one of the repairs. The crazy part is this is actually my second playthrough. Do I have a chest increased damage? Chest increased damage. Okay. Let's get scammed by squirrels again. Can't wait to not get what I want. Yes, let's go. Okay. Yeah. The durability's back. Okay. I have chest soulbound. Chest soulbound. Okay, it's not a bad roll. It's not what I'm looking for, though I suppose I'm used to having nothing in that slot, so anything's better than something. I would really like some cooldown reduction though. It's not an inspiring amount of knockback resistance, so let's eat it. Thorns damage, oh boy. Oh boy, Thorns damage. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. We're gonna need some orbs. I wish that this thing could be smarter about the crafting, so I could just go click, 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 click. Refine storage, why? Thorn's chance, of course. Wouldn't want it any other way, of course. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay. Thorn's chance. Alright, well, it's not a bad scroll, it's just not what I'm looking for. Thorn's chance. Health. Okay. Aha. No, give it back to me. Give it to me. Oh, we need to craft up some Volterite. This stuff's expensive, y'all. Well, the thing is, the liquid's just stored in here. It just doesn't pull it out automatically. The problem is not collecting the buckets. The problem is literally the interface is when you use this, is that it leaves empty bucket in the grid. That's the problem. The problem is that after you do this crafting recipe, it leaves the bucket here, and then you have to do something to remove the bucket. It's literally has to do with the actual like crafting terminal. It has nothing to do with my storage of stuff. No, ours it wasn't so expensive, so it'd be more balanced. Yeah, dude, it's Treasure Hunter is just really unbalanced. Treasure Hunter is super unbalanced. Stop it! This kind of stupid crap where you remove thorns to get thorns. Also, like, big downside to Artisan is you just have to sit here doing this stupid crap over and over again and just like making no progress. It feels like it's frustrating. Oh my god, I can't get the scroll I want. Okay. Uh-huh. You know what cooldown reduction is, right? Oh my god. Okay. Double toughness. I don't need double toughness. Yeah, RNGesus is like, it really doesn't want to give me the goods today. I'm definitely feeling the struggle. AoE. Yeah, if you want to, like, let's say you want to do a 3x3 area, you could use a 3x3 of routers. It's perfect. 1000% not what you were looking for. Yeah, I don't mind if it runs out of repair though. I'll just make another one. It's not like it's the best chest plate ever. And it's soul-bound. Of course it's soul-bound. Alright, well, it's good enough to wear. Protection 4, protection 5. Unbreaking. Look at all these books I got automatically because we spent multiple Omega Pogs. Wasn't it worth it to get automated books, kind of? Surely everyone would agree. Oh, what? Where's level? Oh, I'm not even a high enough level to wear it. What the heck? Yeah, we do. That's like the next order of business, Nurbe, is to sort out my skill points. We're gonna need a totally different skill point layout because we were all in on the flying with our skill points. We're gonna have to we might have to make some concessions. You're like 1000% correct about that. Huh. Okay. All right, we're ready for the beach. It's summertime, and the going is easy. Let's go. All right, we got a lot of changes to do about our whole loadout in general. Okay, honestly, to make this as easy as possible on us, how many opals do I have? Let's make up as many orb frames as possible. Let's just slam it down. It must have been some kind of a desync. Like, it's because it has to be that I grabbed the armor model while it was like vibrating from the hit or something. Seems like I got a good roll on those opals. Okay, let's see. Want these to be the same number. Oh, we can do one more. Okay. Oh boy. I know I need at least 6 levels of dash. Do I even remember how to dash? Okay, okay, okay. I do like mega jump. Gonna need it again, I'm sure. I can take some points out of this. Let's start with that. Get the cooldown a little bit lower. That'll probably do. And then we're gonna switch to this one. Double jump is actually relevant now that I'm not just flying everywhere. Not that I could, I don't have the sash, so I can't jump like super high. But ooh, what? It's gonna be interesting without the sash. It's gonna be interesting without the sash. This is definitely gonna nerf me a lot, which is good because I need to be nerfed. I very much need to be nerfed. Okay. Okay. Am I happy with these skill points? Yeah. I'd like max dash though. How many points is that? 12? That's a lot of points that come up with out of nowhere. I can get 10 back if I undid the haste, which cancels my chest plate, but wouldn't be off any worse. I could undo a speed for 5. 12 is a lot. The last point of this, but this one's really good. Those 10 points go a long way, but they still wouldn't even get me there without another experienced. So if I did haste and experienced, we could get maximum dash and really be zooming in the vaults. Is that worth it for maximum dash? I want to say yes because we got the chest plate. Wait. I have unidentified flask. Oh, hold on. Chunky. Summon Eternal. Dash. That's like the opposite I want. Barbaric. Stone Skin. Eternals. Commander. Frenzy. Barbaric. Chunky. Glass Cannon. Thorns Chance. Barbaric. Glass Cannon. Rampage. Strength. Haste. No, I wanted experience. I already had the haste. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, I doubt I'll be regretting Angel anytime soon. I didn't drink the haste. Okay, and that lets me do this. 1 unspent skill point. Ooh, if we get 1 more skill point, we can do Ghost Walk. But where the heck do I get 1 skill point? don't see another skill point unless we undo the second point of mega jump. It's not bad. That wouldn't be the worst in the world. How's Dash feel right now? My resistance is already way too high. Tank would do literally nothing. In fact, holy crap, my resistance. Wait, what is my resistance at? Yo, this set. 16. Yo, we could invest in resistance and become like the ultimate tank. Chat, I need some black opals so we can craft skill orbs. I have cleanse. Dude, I need those opals. I need those opals bad. Alex, I know how to get opals. I have a little bit of experience collecting opals. What is this? Yo, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, this crystal is... Yo. This crystal looks fire. Absolutely fire. It just kinda... It's just slow. It's not even that bad. It's gonna hurt whatever idol I wear, though. It's gonna be really painful in the idol without indestructible. So we'll just have to use an idol that... It is what it is if we lose it. Something with slowness immunity, ideally. Like, slowness immunity and health, I think, is what I want. Actually, I don't need the health. But, I don't know. Let's just find an idol. I could add extended, but I don't know. That sounds boring. Alright, Scrappy Wendar, show me your secrets. Wow, that's pretty bad. Slowness in mining, wow. Slowness double health. What the heck? Slowness wither poison? I don't really know what I'm looking for. Wait. Slowness, reach, and haste. That's pretty good. Let's use it. Dude, I know, Alex. Dude, it would be. It really would be. This is a tier 2 idol. Wow, what a good tier 2 idol. I don't feel like crafting up a million paxels, only a few paxels, so we'll do this. How many paxels do we have? Yeah, okay, we still need a lot. Are any of these like not terrible? I need to throw away all these terrible paxels that I don't want. You know what? Auto smelts, you're going away. When's a good time to eat burgers? Whenever you have burgers, that's a good time. No, Alex, it's really dangerous. Because, like, the MBT tags tend to overflow, and if that happens, then it crashes the server, and we have to go, like... I have to use World Edit to fix it. And it's just basically going to end stream if I crash the server that way. No, you can't join. I need some water. Where's my water? Nobody told me to be healthy today, and I just talked for like an hour straight without not drinking water. Ow, 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 my voice. Okay, let's go. Why? Because you're banned. That has to be like the most based way I've ever banned somebody. Hey Yvonne, what's up? Okay, let's get some silk out. I don't use my gadgets? What gadgets are you talking about? I'm not like fully stocked for the vault, I'm just getting ready. Or if you're saying, why do you even need a Paxel? You have mining gadget. Ah, you haven't seen how we use mining gadget, have you? You haven't been here in a while. Sit back and enjoy. At least with the automated books now, it's a lot faster to get these things all set up, and then the shower really helps. That's probably enough. Pack selection. All right, let's see. So wait, do I still? How many? There's 6.7k. Okay, that's probably enough of those. Automated books? Well, kind of. Legs, do you know those stupid pieces of gear you get from mystery boxes that are probably clogging your system? The diamond ones? Well, when I get a piece of diamond gear, it gets sent directly to the enchantment extractor, where I remove the enchantments as the books, storing them in my system. As you can see, I have the books made right here. And then the actual diamond gear itself is sent to this pulverizer where it becomes actual vanilla diamonds. Oh, did you put some in my system? Great, thanks for the books, Legs. You donated a whole bunch of books to the cause. Wow, this thing's actually running out of mana. No, you're not trolling me, Legs. You literally gave me, like, gear and stuff. You literally gave me, because you literally have helped me stock my books. It's gonna be so risky not to have an idol when I can't fly. But I have chest plate, who cares? I have an additional 14 armor. The mobs aren't gonna hurt me at all. You saw the difference that 10 armor made. How about an additional 14 or like an additional 10 armor? Because I guess I already had 4. You're going refined storage shopping later? Oh no. I am now a shopping mall. Oh, this one. Okay. How many apples do we have? Enough? I think we're ready for this vault. I think we're ready. What happened to that Enderman? A backpack named shopping bag. I literally made this crystal like yesterday or something. I think actually no, I think we made this one during the subathon, and I haven't like made new catalysts since then. My catalysts haven't changed since we did last check this one. Are my Eternals all alive? Yeah, actually I did that before stream. Surprisingly. Surprisingly. Hey Meth, welcome in. Dude, stop. Dude, Janelle, stop backseating. Like, we literally did the ore frames on stream already. But, bro, come on, dude. Like, bro, I'm gonna need you to stop, like... I just need you to stop. Meth, what's up, dude? Let's do a prediction. So this is a crystal with 23 crystal caves and optimistic. Place your gambas. Aw, Meth, you're so sweet. Thank you. Oh, it's gonna be spicy. Because we're gonna be walking the whole time, we're gonna get even more soul shards than normal. You get a lot more soul shards when you're walking. And the speed +2 on these boots is gonna come through clutch.
Yes, I love you.
Aw, Legs, thank you. What a nice message to hear. P.S. I love you. I don't know if anybody else knows that there's an actual song about that. Alright, let's do this. 7-0 chat. Oh wait, don't eat my crystal. Oh no. Did I do the thing? Oh, I didn't check it first. I meant to check it first. Ah, shoot. Ah! Okay. I just gotta remake that sick crystal. Can somebody give me a screenshot of that crystal while I test the vault? Can we get a VOD Goblin to give me the modifiers that were on there? Oh, I hate this bug. Why does this bug exist? Just to make me suffer. Blame Dasky? Yeah, sounds about right. Alright, server. Alright, I'm gonna give you one more chance, server. If you don't behave. That's right. That's right. Who's on right now? Is anybody in a vault? Spikers? Spikers, we gotta restart. You good to restart, bro? I guess he's good to restart. All right, cool. So let's give you your beloved marbles while we wait. The House of Pain? That sounds exactly what we want. "45 seconds to get in on this. We are waiting for the server marbles." Ooh, I'm seeing some new names in chat. I love it. Next time you type exclamation play, got nothing to lose. Lurkers, wake up. It's a bit early for marbles. Don't normally play it this early. Mef's here. Oh, I don't know what that means, but something unusual is about to happen. You managed to catch a stream? Awesome, dude. Glad to have you. Have you been trying for a while? Intel, let's follow you because I'm just gonna take an early restroom break to be prepped for this vault and remaking it. 7-0 everybody. Be back in a jiffy. What? Math. Huge. Look at that ratio. 2 wins in 10 races. Absolutely huge. Barely have a PM. Oh, you just sent me the freaking command. Oh, yes. That's even better. No, Lemon, that doesn't affect this. And I can always just hit the button to turn it into one anyway. Okay, so that's good. Thank you so much, Lemon. As always, you being the MVP that the stream needs. Okay. So first we test it. Let me in the vault like a normal vault. No, okay. Okay, it's normal to eat one. I don't know why. I hate this so much. Okay, okay. It does eat one like normal. We enter a vault. All right, and then yeet us. I always use the command because it's faster than bailing through the portal. Okay. All right. For real this time. 7-0 chat. Let's do this really cool crystal. Okay. There's my Eternals. I gotta get... Okay, we gotta use dash a lot. I can't just fly over those things. Immediately find a vendor. Oh, I didn't bring all my money, did I? Treasure! Oh, it's treasure! I didn't bring any money! No! I didn't bring any money! The thing... I don't have it blacklisted to not remove my platinum! Oh no! Look at these mobs don't even hurt. Go looting and come back. This is a CRP legs. I'm not gonna collect. No matter what I do in this vault, I am not going to go grind out 56 platinum and come back. That is not happening. I ran into like a whole bunch of vendors. It would suck. Yeah, 56 platinum's is a bit much to go find in a not cow vault. Is this a dead end? Okay, it is. Circle or diamond? Oh, so finding those crystal caves is going to be pretty easy, but we have limited chance to find additional good rooms. Okay. You know, I'll take that trade. Yeah, we have a lot of Eternals. Oops. Well, first vault without the jetpack. That's a double jump sucks without the sash. Oh no, the double jump sucks without the sash. I have to go get into Botania. Finally get those Botania items. Oops. Whee! Mega jump clutch. It's amazing that it's been so long. It took us so long to even find a crystal. Okay, let's do this. I don't even have my magnet. Oh, my magnet stopped. I've been not collecting the soul shards. My magnet's not been on. Okay, it's okay. We're just warming up still. First vault of the day. I'm interested to see the final list of what they removed from Botania. There's a lot of fun stuff in Botania, but there's a lot of stuff I can see them removing or replacing with like alternatives. We'll see. If Botania gets like super nerfed and isn't like OP anymore, I want to do like a hyper Botania playthrough because I want to try doing all the Botania automations. It's gonna really push my creativity. Because like you could automate a lot of things using like Botania, but I haven't really messed with like using Botania for like a full farms. Too much? Oops. No. Oh, we're heading north. I don't know. I didn't watch Iskall's stream. Maybe somebody who watched Iskall's stream has some details, but I don't think anything's been super confirmed yet. Wake up! Maybe I need to chug some monster. Get my brain in gear. I seem to recall hearing legs that like there's like only 2 mods that weren't 118 compatible, so I don't know what they were though. Somebody made a post that summarized the changes. Lemon, can you share that link here and then also in the Vault Hunter section of the Discord? That would be really helpful if you have the link. If not, don't worry about it. Man, the vault was more fun when like the mobs had a chance of like hurting me. Danks aren't up to interesting. Well, I actually formally suggested that they remove the Danks research from the game, so interesting. Yeah, I make a lot of suggestions that people would be really unhappy about. They're just gonna find something else. That makes sense. I think I saw an echo. I think I saw an echo, which is cool. I wonder how many of the crystal caves will actually get through. Because they're kind of time consuming, because you have to like look around and there's so many little bits to get. And then there's these areas like up there, because they have, like, I learned in the cake vaults, they have these like pockets up here. Speaking of cake vault, okay. And like sometimes they have like actually like crystals and stuff up there. Yeah, that makes sense. Like it just takes time to like, because like they would have to do it like one rewrite at a time, right? They can't just like rewrite all the mods at once. They would have to rewrite some of the mods first and then some of the mods later or something. So like it's interesting to see what they prioritize or work on. I'm sure over time they're just gonna get more and more things moved to just being vault hunters and not like just removing the other mods. That way that you get the behavior exactly right, you can quench all the bugs. They're removing biomes. Didn't I see that? Well, not biomes in general, I don't think, but I think weren't they removing the modded biomes mod, right? So it's just gonna be vanilla generation with the modded ores. Interesting. That's good. Wait, biomes will be moved? Wait, what? Well, we already don't have them in the other dimensions, so removing them from the overworld is just removing them. A modded dimension? What are you talking about? What the hell does that mean? So wait, like the overworld is straight up vanilla, and then this other, you go through a portal that they make, and then on the other side is all the modded stuff, and you can't even get modded resources without going there? Or would it still be like modded generation for like the ores in the overworld? That's a that's a change. I heard a goblin. Where are you at? Is that you? Oh! Cool, thanks. Farm Larimar in the overworld. Oh yeah, but I think that goes with the different change that he's. There's another goblin. Because he was saying that like the way the gems are gonna be really different, and then like the modded recipes are gonna be like. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn that I saw somewhere that he said that modded recipes are going to be Larimar only. Or I think that's what he said. Or so that would mean that you'd be grinding the Larimar for your like modded recipes. You'll make me sashes? Nah, I'll make them myself. Thanks though. I made myself a limitation legs that I couldn't use that sash unless I unlocked Botania. Oh my god, another goblin already. You wanted to trade? I know, but legs, I need content. Let me have content. You seem very content with that emote, yes. Run. What does the goblin do? When it dies, you get a bunch of loot. If you've ever played Diablo, it's just like the goblins from Diablo. Oops, whatever. God, remember when the vault like did damage? Like, look at this. Has anybody once, at any point in this vault, legitimately been afraid for my health? I'm not even wearing idle. Has anybody even like really thought about that? Like half the time. Like, look, when I come in here, it's actually this in the offhand. Like, there's no idle in here. Like, I'm just walking around in an impossible vault. There's pigs. Like, look, I'll just let them hit me. I don't care. I got freaking 52 armor. Who cares? Level, like, this level is a joke. Once you get good armor, it's over. You have the high ground. Like, the gear you get is so much stronger than the mobs you face. The game just becomes a cakewalk with the mobs. Look at this. Hit me. Hit me. Whatever. Oh, thank you, Lemon. I'll drink some water. Yeah, the way the scaling is, it's just the gear is just too strong compared to the mobs. So either the gear needs to be weaker or the mobs need to be stronger, I think. Because look at this. I'm literally not wearing an idol and I have no fear in my heart. This is level 267, impossible, chaotic. Oh, we need something, Spikers. I don't know if dragons are it, but something. Thank you, Nurbe. think just increasing the scaling of the mobs could be good. That's another way to nerf jetpack. Just generally make the mobs hit so hard that jetpack is unviable. Where's the goblin? I don't know if the goblin died. He probably, I think he teleported out of my audio range and then died there. What the heck, dude? Where am I going? Where's the door? Vault gear is ridiculous, spikers. Like that 52 armor, it seems like whatever in the vault, but like compared to like everything else that exists in Minecraft, like it's ridiculous. Here, like I can give you when I get out of the vault, remind me to give you a demonstration of how powerful this armor truly is. I see. Did I break enough Paxels? Perhaps not. RL craft when? Yo, let me hit up Grady. I think it'd be fun to have Grady teach me RL craft if he'd be down. Dude, it was so funny, like, dude, I know what you mean, because, like, I was sitting in here, like, I was just waking up in the morning, and my dad, like, walked upstairs here to say hi to me, and he was like, hi, and I just, like, gave him the blankest stare, and he was just, and I'm just, like, so, like, asleep still. It was bad. I'm just like, oh, I'm still asleep, sorry. They still have the SMP, but there's no space on the SMP. The SMP is full to the brim. But I might shoot him I might slide into his DMs and say, hey, do you want to do a little collaborino? What do you say, Gray? I called him that one time and he just like lost it. It looks fun when Grady's playing RL Craft. It looks cool. The unique armor, you can use it on the transmogrification table. You can transmog with it. You can change your other gear to look like it. You can like, it doesn't do anything. It's not like real armor. It doesn't give you any like protection, but you can use it on the transmog table to change gear to look like it. Yeah, it's really different than Vault Hunters. I'd be down to get into it. Dude, we're not gonna get through all these crystal caves. Dude, I need that sash. We need to get Botania. I also need to stop waiting for goblins. Stress. Beating up a child in the corner. Was the armor already transmogged? If it's already a unique transmog, once you do a unique transmog, you can never transmog that piece of gear again. That should have worked with an Omega. It's just not Scrappy's. I need better. Oh god. Dude, for the late game, the sash for Botania is so important. How are you meant to play this game without the freaking sashes, dude? Like, I don't even know what they're expecting. I need to maximize my dash to get my speed up. I'm like wasting too much time just walking everywhere. But I can do this. You tried to do a vault without your Globetrotters and you unalived? Oh, I'm sorry. Fake mine. What's my regen? Regen 2? Where do I get the second regen from? I don't know where the goblin went. Whatever. I only have one regen eternal, I thought. That is regen 1. Oh, that's right. The crystal is super healing itself. Like it was super healing modifier. Yeah, that's it. I Canero with the big brain, remembering game mechanics correctly. The green hunter does in fact find this one. Goblins, treasure chest, goblins, obelisks, and god altars. Which is pretty cool. It's a nice utility for the green one. The green hunter is actually good. The only thing holding it back is the fact that yellow hunter is so good. One of those things. Oh no, it's buggy when you do it while mega jumping. Wait, can I just do this? Just eat everything. I don't know what's up there. Eat it anyway. Oh no, I actually have to like get out of this room. What the heck? Ah! Whee! Maximum dash is so good. And that like that dash distance of 10 really helps. Ten minutes left. Let's head all the way to the east and try to hit more rooms over there. Oh, I don't think I took coordinates, did I? Wow, it really is first fault feels. Well, people don't look at explosions. That's what we're doing. Exclamation get chords. Let's do this. Did you actually write them down? And I didn't even notice, Lemon. Huh, wow, okay. I was like, apparently I was not kidding about the MVP thing. Apparently not. Hey, no kidding, Spikers. Pet the mod. Everybody pet the mod. Oh, that'd be a good emote. Hazel T4 pet the mod. Oh, Dutch with the raid. Hey, what's up, Dutch? I saw you were streaming, but I couldn't. I didn't have a chance to stop by. I don't usually get to hang out too much before my streams in the morning. What's up, Dutch? Hope you're well. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. We're playing Vault Hunters. We're trying to get rich so we can do rich people things. Hope you had a good stream, Dutch. How you doing? Feel like I haven't chatted with you in a long time. And then Cosmo with the raid. We are getting double raided here today, folks. Cosmo, did your timer run out, buddy? Welcome on in, dude. Happy birthday. It was a birthday subathon, wasn't it? Or something like that? Cosmo, you tell me. 6 hours, nice. Well, I've been a really fun stream. Subathons are fun. If it's not your birthday, I'm sorry. I think that's what it was. Welcome on in, all the raiders from both raids. We're collecting opals right now, and our timer's a bit short, to be honest. TPS is actually working today, so we have to work for our loot, which is good. I'm busy with YouTube. Oh, well, that's a good thing to be busy with. That is indeed a good thing to be busy with. I could probably stand to be more busy with YouTube. To be perfectly real. I could stand to be more busy. You got deleted during the Twitch integration? Sounds like the Twitch integration was doing its job. Was it as bad as when you did the cage match on me, Cosmo? Because that was funny. I don't do unethical things like that, Alex. Besides, I'm already so OP. I need nerfs, not buffs. Charge creeper and slowness. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a nice combination. Truly screwed. Ah. What? 6 minutes on the clock. Ooh, getting down there. Can we find a good room? Oh, don't freeze. Oh, don't freeze. Ah, whatever, my armor's good. Who cares? I'm not gonna die. Just, I don't know, dude. It's just, it's hard to say what to remove. Because there's alternatives to the mining gadget too. I'll just go get them, you know. Mining gadget's not even the best tool in the game, to be honest. Shroom the gnome. Thanks for the follow. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Any good rooms? Oh, this is a good room. Don't know how many of these we're actually going to end up getting in the end. Certainly not all of them. But hey, good haul. Yeah, Ty, he was relying on you to keep it going and you were sleeping. Whose job is it to count them? Whoever's up for it, I guess. Remember when Vex seemed scary because we were using jetpack? Oh, those were the days. That was so much more fun. How come I stopped using jetpack? Because I determined that it was OP, and so I decided to stop because it was OP. I thought that it would be more fun to give myself more of a challenge like this. Hey, Turnus. Fishy, sushi, sushi. Yo, there's some good sushi. Oh, some good sushi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's all coming together. To be honest, the more I think about it, the more it's like this game is balanced around you not flying. There's so many things that only affect you while you're not flying, so... Okay, we really need to either get out or find an obelisk. Okay, I'm not... No more loot. Obelisk only. Or otherwise we have to hope that Lemon got it right. Guess I could fruit in this vault. Oh, I found a mine? Okay, I'm gonna fruit for the mine. I'll fruit for a mine. Let's do this. Oh, mines, I actually have to like work to glit them now. Oh my god, this is not as easy as it used to be. Okay. Oh, delicious echo or... Oh, jeez. Yeah, welcome to a mine. Mines are crazy. Or like kind of cracked, to be honest. Yeah, this so far we've seen a lot of echo. Hopefully it's not just like we got lucky and found them all early. Wow, that Vex swoops in and then like literally didn't hurt me. This is why I was wearing jetpack in the vault. Because the mobs don't hurt. I like how I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna loot anymore, and then the vault's like, are you sure? Do I not have enough Paxels for a mine? We'll see. Oh, jeez. Whatever, creeper. No one asked for your opinion anyway. I want to leave a lot of the ores. I don't really care about the player gems that much, or the unique ores, rather. I don't really care about anything except opals and echoes, to be perfectly honest. I want to clear through most of it to make sure I'm not missing good stuff. What am I mining with? This is the mining gadget from the research mining gadget. But it's like weird with vein miner. So it's like I'm mining with the mining gadget, but it's using the durability of the Paxel, and the reasons are because question mark, question mark, question mark. It's no Terra Shatterer, but hey, this is doing a pretty good job. Look at this. Oh yeah. I mean, with a name like Mining Gadget, you would hope it would help with mines. If the Mining Gadget doesn't help with mines, I have a problem. I told Dowski that the vein miner was broken on it and it voids blocks, and he's like, well, that might be a good nerf. And I was like, I don't know if it's intended or not. And he's like, I don't know. And that's all I know. And then surely he's seen me do this. And I explained in detail how this works to him, and then the response was like, oh, yep, that sounds like something that would happen. So I don't know. I have no idea what you're supposed to be able to do with this thing. You can't use the Terra Shatterer with this. Like in this, you can't use it like how I'm using the Paxlet, you can't use Terra Shatterer. Doesn't work. I was in a co-op with him when I told him. Oh yeah, and he like witnessed it live. And that's just the thing, is it's like obviously the vein miner is bugged with the mining gadget. Okay, it's like straight up bugged. So so some things it's like obviously like it's buggy and it's obviously not supposed to happen. But with this where it's like bugged in the first place and like okay, what I believe is this is the regular intended behavior. The bug is that I have to do it with the Paxel and the offhand and all that. So it's like I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be allowed to do, but it feels like this is something that you're like, this feels like this is what the mining gadget was meant to do, right? Like help you mine out stuff really well. Especially because it's like not even as good as Terra Shatter. So like I don't think that using it like this is truly OP. It's just very unclear if the devs agree or not. Hey Josie, welcome on in. My hasty turtles must have like unalived or despawned. Either our TPS must be dying for some reason. That could be it as well. TPS does suddenly seem slow. The timer seems a lot slower than it was. Is it because of what I'm doing here? The mine? Or is like, did spikers do something? Dude, same, except 6 a.m. when I started. Spikers like every resource you. All right. Well, I'm not gonna stop, but I'm just curious. Interesting. Like I'm actually like slowing the TPS with how I'm mining the mine. What an interesting side effect, because that was like not my intention. I wonder what part of what I'm doing is causing the TPS issues. Too many mobs? The game just spawned too many mobs and now it's lagging. Let's go. Big funny if true. You had an accident, but like you're finally recovered and you can do heavy lifting again? Oh, wow, dude. That's nice. Oh, wow, that must feel so freeing. I'm happy for you, dude. Oh, come on. Oh, we're so close. Oh, the AI? Because the mine's so like broken now and they're trying to pathfind? Like 800 different mobs are all trying to like pathfind and they're like struggling because it's stupid. I could believe it. I could totally believe it. Yeah, I'm okay, Spikers. Don't worry. I'm a professional. We're even gonna wait for this goblin to die. The blocks are getting sucked up immediately though by my stuff, so the blocks aren't an issue. Look how much damage I take on this idol though. Hi, Time Lady. Welcome in. Time Lady, I have an important job for you. I need you to tell me exactly where the obelisk is right now. I'm relying on you. It's like, me? Panic. Why me? Panic. Oh, let's go straight. Thanks. All right, let's go into the cage match with the robot. Hit him. Oh, my turtles are so dumb. What is the robot standing on? Oh, there's blocks in the way. Get down here, robot. Yeah, into the death zone. Everybody stretch with me. Do a nice stretch while we watch this arena from the ground. Ah. Oh, dude, chat, did I tell you about the good news? Hold on. Something cool happened. Right now. Oh, I forgot to make a command for this. Oh. But anyway, the sub count right now, for the first time in our channel's history, because of the subathon, our sub count is over 1,000. Can you guys believe that? That we have over 1,000 active subs right now. Yeah, 1,094 active subs. Like, what is this? It's starting to feel like you guys want me to be here for a long time doing this for you. What the heck? Might just have to oblige you.
Poggers for the subbies.
Is there a breakdown? No. Well, maybe. Nah, there's not one. 1,082 tier 1 subs. So huge. Although I wanted to add a Streamlabs thing. I can add a command that just tells you the sub count, right? Let's see. Let's see. New command. Subs. I heard about this command, it's fun. Because like normally people, it's in like the corner for like a sub goal, but we don't have like a sub goal currently, so you know. All right. I can't believe that. Thank you guys so much for all the support. This subathon was so much fun. I really had a blast with you guys. Five etching fragments from the goblins? You don't say. Legendary scam from a goblin? What's a tier 2 Omega X? That makes 6 fragments. You can take it out of the thing. Got a Paxel from him. You want all of the... all of that? Okay. I think I wanted to keep this stuff. I think Dowski told me to use it for something. I'll remember what it was. These also... actually, hold on. Do I have dank space for these? Maybe in here. Do have some there. It'll be fine. I'll sort it out later. Okay. Let's get these emptied. Picked up none of those things, of course, of course. Oh, green apple. That's nice. Oh yeah, building blocks in the vault. That's right. I love that. Do the platinum? Yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah, let's one step at a time. Bit of stuff. Just want to unload all the stuff, get the gamba paid out. Okay, wait, so the ores should definitely go in there. Hold on. Because they should be right there. Facts. Okay. Hi, Dremmy. Here we go. 112 black opal ore. 36% gets paid. Nice. Let's just like waste it all on skill orbs. That sounds responsible. Wait, we only got 16 echoes? We only got 2 per echo? Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's like actually a scam. It's like actually a scam. Opals though, 390. So we're gonna be able to make 19 skill orbs. Start with a stack of perfect opals because we're bougie like that. Make that into a 16 stack of orb frames. Shabam. Mwah. Magnifique. 17, 18, 19. Okay. Oh, they're beautiful. Lag. Lag, please. Okay, let's see what we can do. I wanted to get some of this. Choices. Do you want the high duration parry or the low duration regeneration? Tough choices. I think the high duration is what I want. Just go faster with it. Just to speed me up more than anything. I want some of this. 25. We can do the first level at least. If we pick these points, like, we're gonna become really tanky. Because now our resistance goes all the way up to 40%. Max out twerker. Perfect. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. How many is this? Like, over 10 attempts on the slapper? Let's do a how many slaps prediction. All right, guys. Predictions up. How many slaps do you think there's gonna be? Wait. Okay. Hold on. I gotta redo the prediction. I have less points than I thought. We only have 2,800 shards, it turns out. There's only gonna be 8 attempts. Silly me. I totally didn't mess that up at all. No, you did. All right, cool. All right. Do the gambit now. Do the correct gambit now. Thank you. River, thanks for the follow. That's our first key. Okay. Oh, no keys at all. We'll have to go find some. Have to go find some. Okay. Oh, and we have seals. And the worst boss crate ever. What is this boss crate? Why is that an oof, Dremmy? Okay, so, y'all are just gonna stop pulling out platinum. And instead of netherrack, we're using, what's it, the nightshade stuff? All right. Next, let's go retrieve our platinum. Okay. Should be in the... probably that one. Bling. We're going all in. Ooh, fancy. Are people pretty broke after the subathon? Because the Twitch integration, people were spamming me with the channel point stuff. And a raging frenzy? Why did you make a raging frenzy crystal? Okay, predictions are all in. Let's do this. Will they slap? Yes. No. 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 Yes. 3 slaps. I count 3 slaps. 3 out of 10. Jeremy, you did this to yourself by having Raging Frenzy and then, like... Yeah, you did that to yourself. Because that's impossible on a random crystal. I know it was a catalysted run that you did it to yourself. Oh, we're running out of bottles. We're gonna have to make our bottles of XP farm. How many slaps? Oh my god. It was 3. We just did it. Check the clip tool. It's probably still there. I already broke the ores I care about. What are you talking about? It was not Ty. That'd be OP. I've never put frenzy and raging. Dremmy, don't you dare blame me. I would never, Dremmy. I guess I want Botania so we can start doing fun stuff. Cause I'm like running out of fun mods to take. So I might be going for this. 28 stars, huh? Yeah, we can get that. Not even that far off. Okay. Wouldn't it get like 15 knowledge stars? All right. Can we hit a treasure? If either of these hit treasure, like we're basically in business. Then we can just go like loot every gilded chest that ever existed and just be rich forever. And then complain about how much freaking vault gear we have. Oh my god. So much vault gear. Come on, stop lagging. You can't tell, but it's like lagging like crazy. It's making it really hard. Hey, treasure, super unlucky. I'll make it work with an inhibitor. We will make it work. Hopefully. If the yin and yang is real. Okay. I'm looking for a horde or endless. Inert. No, I'm not doing inert since I already have to remove the super lucky furious. Oh, I can actually wait. Yeah, it's okay. I can deal with furious. I can deal with furious with this new setup. Like, we're actually really tanky, so it's not like the jetpack setup where we're gonna get wrecked by furious. In this one, the furious is not gonna be that bad. Horde rotten? I'm not about the rotten life. I'm not about the rotten life. Come on, horde. Give me a good horde. Lucky, extended, lucky, safe zone trapped. That's a really nice one. I'll probably re-roll with safe zone if I don't see a horde. Okay, where were you? Over here? Safe zone trapped. You want to show me horde, and it's just going to be easy, and we're going to be happy. What was that optimistic? Hard, slow. That's not bad. Hey, Mike. Welcome on in, dude. Impossible. Don't mind if I do. Let's get some mobs in there while we're at it. Why not? Our turtles are strong. I don't even know if any of them even unalived last time. That means though that an indestructible would be clutch. Unlucky. It's not that clutch. Optimistic poison slowed is okay. Though I think that's the 4th curse, which is going to make things difficult if I pick it. Once you put that 4th curse on, a lot of the catalysts stop working. Indestructible hard? Oh, that's ideal. Oh, that is so ideal. Okay. It's all coming together. I still need that horde though. Just a really nice horde. If I see a really free optimistic, I might grab it. What am I going for? Can't you tell? Luck and treasure. And I'm telling you the exact modifiers I'm looking for. Where's the horde? Jeremy, I'm surprised you couldn't explain that to your child. Hey Rob, happy Pride. Horde fatiguing, we'll take it. So we just need time extensions, lucky, and gilded. And then chaotic would be nice. Crowded would be nice. Just get more mobs in there. Personal space chaotic. Jeremy, have you considered that if you just sat there for 5 seconds, perhaps it would become obvious when you just see the crystal? Just saying, dude. It's like, why do I do cool things if you just want me to tell you what cool things I just did? Extended chaotic legs crystals coming in clutch. Or catalysts. All right, so we just need crowded, and like, yeah. Okay. All right, so lucky is the last one. I'll take that. All right, let's get rid of that super unlucky. Didn't nail it. Did not nail it. Okay. How to get rid of it? I could try re-rolling the crystal on something. Because those 3 luck levels are worth quite a lot. How much echo do we have? A bit. All right, let's set up some more inhibitors and just pray that we hit. Are they all here? Okay. I only have 3 random negatives to re-roll. Oh my god. Are you serious? I thought I had more. Where did I put them? Well, you don't say. Huh. Well, you don't say. Yep. Okay, so we'd have to re-roll this crystal somehow to get another shot at removing that super unlucky. So the ways to do that, you can either use the catalyst or we can use the painite star, which is kind of expensive and a bit counterproductive for an RNG thing. So if we find like an endless to add, that could... I just don't know what else I'd want to add. Obviously don't want personal space. I guess a speedy wouldn't be bad. If I want them for inhibitors? Oh. What do you want for him, time lady? What would you like for them? Let's wheel and deal. Healing super speed daycare, okay. How and when did I get into Vault Hunters? Oh, I got into it because at the time when like it started, I was watching Iskall a lot on Twitch. I was just watching hermits in general a lot, and my friend was just like, "Hey, dude, check out what Iskall's streaming right now. It's really good." And I was like, "What?" And then I checked it out, and it was Vault Hunters, and it was awesome. And then I watched it ever since Legacy. So I missed a little bit of Legacy. It was like a period where I just missed a bunch of streams, and then I came back. Sure, that's easy. No problem, time lady. Absolutely no problem. Well, let's do it now. Well, if you have the Omega Pod, we can just do it right now. If you have that Omega Pod, let's just get it done. I'm ready to rock. I got all the stuff. I got all the alloys. Stock to 4,000. We're good to go. Hi, time lady. Whoa, she's a lot of tables over here now. Aha. Sweet. Just frenzy. Actually, well, you said 5, right? No. Okay, you didn't say number. There's 4 of them here. I guess I only need 2 for now, because I only have 2 anyway. 2 echoes. Oh, I know. Time Lady is clearly crafting the Omega Pog right now. That's what's going on. She's just standing there, just furiously crafting clusters. Time Lady has a whole Omega Pog on her own, though? Dang, Time Lady's moving up in the world. And we still missed. Okay, so I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Let's use a Pay Night Star. I haven't used one yet here on Polaris. And I know I want the knowledge stars, but like, what if it hits? But what if it hits? What if it hits? It hit! It's totally worth. It was totally worth, because we'll get more. Those 3 luck levels are worth more than the 1 knowledge star. Boom, it's exhausted, but we're good to go. It's safe zone. It has a bunch of mobs. It has a bunch of loot. Oh, I'm stoked all of a sudden. I am suddenly stoked. All right, let's prep for a crazy vault. It's rare for you not to get exhausted after your first inhibitor. I feel like the chances have to be something like 60%. Something where it's like higher chance that you do exhaust, but still possible. We got our Slick Dank 5s, so hopefully we don't have any like loot overflow issues like we have had in the past. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to have all of our normal danks, and then I'm gonna take additional danks. 1, 2, 3, I guess. We're gonna put these in the backpack in case I do need them. We'll just have all this as like additional storage. I don't anticipate needing them, but you know, yes. I've seen crazy stuff in this game. And then let's get this magnet fresh. Make sure we have a second fresh one. Yep. We've got fruits. All right, we need to do the hunter thing. We're definitely gonna want yellow hunter for this vault. And the crystal is fatiguing with slowed. So at the least we need the fatigue immunity. Now if that could come with something else that's helpful, that would be nice too. This is double immunity with double reach, which isn't bad at all. Regeneration. I feel like there's another option that I had once that it's just not in here. What I really like is like fatigue immunity with some chest rarity. That would be an ideal idol, I think, for the situation. It's in my system? Okay, let me get my idol, then I'll craft it up for you right now. Idona? It could roll it, I guess. I don't really like Idona idols, but if it hits chest rarity, I don't really care. I think I want a tier 3 idol, or we're gonna start with that because they have the better Chest rarity roll, I believe. They have like a higher maximum. I should probably just sort out all my tier 3 idols then. I thought it was tier 3. No, it's health plus 3. It's a tier 1. Any tier 3s? Okay. Wutex? Alright, Wutex, do me well. Oh no, where'd you go? In the Swift egg? Oh, I'm so good. Show me chest ready. That's not how it works. It's not chest ready. All right, show me chest ready. That is also not chest rarity. Okay. You got it. Did I leave something in here maybe? Oh, that's a nice one. It's like they're all either chest rarity or fatigue. I guess it's not a big deal. We'll just use the fatigue immunity. We'll use this one. It's fine. This will give us the slowness as well. Durability doesn't matter because it's indestructible crystal. I literally even had that ready to go. Nice. And Time Lady already has my powers, so that wouldn't be an issue. Here you go. Time Lady's all grown up now, part of the big girl club. Unbelievable. They grow up so fast, y'all. Okay, I think we're ready for the vault, except I am going to take a marbles break before this vault. Probably the last one of the day. Exclamation play if you'd like to play marbles during this marbles break. Play on Cosmic Chaos, whatever that means. Check the meat feeder. Okay, yeah, good shout. Can you shout that again? Ideally at the end of marbles. All right, you guys got 45 seconds to get in on this race. We're gonna have a good time, and then we're gonna get rich breaking gilded chests ruthlessly breaking the gilded chests. It's gonna be awesome. 26 marbles enter. One will emerge victorious. This is gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. Lemon holds the track record. Can anybody beat Lemon today? Wait, Lemon is a fancy name? Oh my god. They're off. Like, they didn't put you in there. I don't know what happened. Andrea, what's up? We're gonna follow you. Oh, that reminds me, Andrea, I have something to tell you. It's just funny and relates to you. I'll tell you when I get back. 7-0, everyone. GG, Dustin. First one of the season. Proud of you. Dutch, so close. So close. Better luck next time. Check the meat feeder. Yes. Okay. Oh, yes. Good call. And then the thing about Andrea. This is so funny. Because the other day, Andrea, we did your Eternal, right? We made you gear, right? But you know, we went through all the effort to transmog your gear to make it pretty, to figure out the right colors, and then I forgot to give you a weapon.
Loving the streams.
Oh no! Oh, I did a dramatic reveal. I did a dramatic reveal and you didn't see it. Oh no! Ah, stupid. Oh, because I had the stupid what's the thing called? Damn you, studio mode. Yeah, so like we went through all this effort and then I just forgot to give you a weapon. I like noticed that like this morning and it cracked me up and I just left it off because I wanted to leave it off so I could show you. One of these has got to be good, right? Or do we have one over here? Maybe that's a good. No, okay. Hey, Galactic Wolf. And Tamlin, thank you for the kind words and for the prime. It's really appreciated. I'm glad that you're loving the streams. I'm loving making them. So I think it works out. I think it works out. Honestly, I'm having the time of my life streaming for you guys. Absolute pleasure all the time. And these weapons all kind of suck. Lemon with some biddies. Thank you for the biddies. I think Lemon's trying to start a hype train. This sounds like a very Lemon thing to do right now. The Rejuvenate 6 Cloud is so good on Eternals. Because like they just leave it there and you can walk into it. The other Eternals can walk into it. That sword sucks in every other way though. Oh no! You're like poking it with the stick limit. Hey, come on, do a thing. Hey. Rejuvenation 5 Cloud with more damage, maybe. Dustin with the biddies, putting it over the edge. Thank you guys for starting a hype train. This is like a Swick axe for like a player. Plus 2 haste on an Eternal, whatever. Sure, you know what? Fine. Andrea, thank you for the biddies as well. Hi, Kinky. I'll assume you meant to say morning artisan. What's up? You waiting for your grandkids? Ooh, that sounds nice. Okay. Eternals are like, I don't think a single one unalived last vote. Dude, they're all good.
It's been a blast watching you stream.
Aw, Lemon, thank you so much. I can't believe the feeling's mutual. Alright, prediction. Classic prediction. 2 options. Are we going to get Botania this vault? In other words, do you think we're gonna be able to complete like 15 knowledge stars this vault? Place your predictions. We need 15 knowledge stars for Botania, but we're gonna get a lot of loot, so you tell me what you think. All right, so I will write coordinates this time because I am a big girl and I know how to do things. All right, 75-70 by 40-60.
You're an amazing person. TNX for bringing the joy to so many people less than 3.
Dutch! Aw, thank you so much for the biddies and the kind words. You guys are hitting me in the feels today. Hey, my mom didn't sign the permission slip for this fields trip. Like, hey, I didn't sign up for no fields trip. Thank you guys so much. It really means a lot to hear this kind of words. I had no idea that I could touch so many people by just playing Minecraft. It's mind-boggling to me, to be honest. It's not like I want to become a streamer because I want to make a difference in the world. Like, that's not how it works. That's not what I thought at all. Ooh, the rejuvenation clouds.
Mama Lakes says Phil's trip time. You are amazing and so loved.
Like says, too bad. I'm your mom. You're getting on that school bus. Oh, thank you so much, Legs. Hi Sam, it says you can't hear me. So you probably can't hear me, but hi Sam. What's up, Bob? You can't? Oh, okay. You just have the no audio badge on. You're very welcome. I'm happy to provide daily Vault Hunters content for everybody. It's honestly been my pleasure. Somebody actually hurt me. I wonder what happened. Yeah, it worked on my screen, Sam. Oh man, I never watched Jersey Shore really. All I did was make fun of Snooki and eat hot chip. Oh, so good. So much stuff. Oh yeah, we have Ghost Walk now. Look at zoom. Don't need no sushi today. I heard the fishies are rotten.
Ghost Walk Hop lol.
Indeed, hashtag thank you so much for the prime 4 months. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the 4 months of support. About halfway to that Twitch baby. Dude, I'm looking forward to it. We're getting to... It's gonna be Twitch baby season kinda soon. Luke, I need star essence. I have a lot of vault diamonds. I have like... I checked this morning in my system. I had like 41 blocks of vault diamonds. And like another like 10 star cores already made. So it was mostly just... It's just the star essence that we're collecting. So we'll get some from the sub fighters that we kill with our Eternals. Then we'll get a whole bunch from the chests themselves. Chat, somebody, I can't do the computation in my head. If somebody started, let's say somebody started subscribing on exactly November 1st, on what day did they get a baby available? Yes, Riot. I can, yeah. Level 250 is when you can find the vendor. That's when it starts. Level 250, you can find the vendor, and then buy the etchings, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Starts at 250. Started a little bit ago for us. I think it's actually 8 months later, Dremy. I'm pretty sure it's 8 months later. But so like if you started in November, work backwards, that would be months 7. What the heck is the 7th month? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Wait, people might start having Twitch babies in July? Oh my. So that's gonna be hype when we hit our first Twitch baby. Shows in the recap? Oh, okay. Save doesn't count. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. I guess you started subbing. I guess the follow one doesn't count, but the sub does. Okay, fair. Okay, let's be clear. Okay, I'll be fair. I'll be fair. I was thinking of the follow age. That doesn't count. That follow age absolutely doesn't count. So actually, it wasn't November 1st. I was just like, I just rounded to the nearest whole month. I started streaming on October 13th of last year, and I got affiliated on the 29th. So I think that there's some people who probably had it like right on the 29th of October. Like maybe Heather. Any of my founders might have. Hey, Meph. Hazel, remember to use dash to go quickly through hallways. Yes, of course. Good shout, Hazel. Holy, it's gonna be baby season. This summer is gonna be the summer of babies around here. All right, so this is a dead end room. No, Sam. You know what I like. The Hazel boomers. No, the Hazel bloomers, because like they're blooming because we planted a seed. A little zelly bean. And flowers are prettier than whatever that is. I don't know. Dude, we do have the cutest dog ever. Honestly, everybody, I mean, you should just be jealous. If you ever seen a cute dog before, just imagine an even cuter dog, and that's my dog. Like, just so. Should all just be jealous. I'm sorry to inform you, but if you're gonna be jealous of any dog in the world, it should definitely be my dog, because my dog is actually the best. My dog is actually too pure for this world. There's probably a bunch of pictures of her, but also, Sam, can you just go post some like new ones? What's my CDR? 62.1. All right, that's really specific. Where did I get the 0.1? Weird. Yeah, whatever, let's move on. This is still there? The lime, really? I would have thought for sure those would have gotten removed. I'm gonna get so many statues. Statue Gamba. See if who could. This will be a tax for the people who weren't here. Oh, Sam, you have to go do the command in the thing. One of the rules has the instruction. I thought it was a smart way to encourage people to actually read the rules, was to hide the instructions for how to enter the Discord within the rules for the Discord. Isn't it like genius? People get in, bots get filtered, and you have to read the rules. It's like a triple win. Depends on the crystal hashtag. Usually you can rebuild most crystals, but if it's like 10 dig sites, so basically I guess what I would say is if you're using like the runes and you have a lot of really high powered runes, definitely consider duping it because you'll get a lot of value out of duplicating the runes. But if it's just like modifiers, not even endless, like probably don't worry about it, because you could just make them again, and the echo's pretty precious. Wait, inventory? Oh wait, hold on, you're not vacuuming. Oh no. Wow, you get so much stuff from just the one chest. Wow. You're supposed to be there. Okay. I like how I'm just like ignoring the mobs. And they're like literally not doing anything to me. So much freaking vault gear. Oh. Of course. Uh-oh. I don't have blocks. Didn't bring pearls. Just gotta nail the dash. Come on, Hazel, get good. Just nail the dash every time perfectly. What's the issue? I haven't been practicing dash. I gotta really practice dash again because I just haven't been using it lately. My muscle memory for dash is pretty bad. Better get that short up. Is a portal room even worth it? Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's worth it. Probably not leg, sorry. I have Sundays I always have to go short. I thought you have a crystal ring. Oh, well, you can just go check the catalysts. Hey legs, welcome on in. Co-op sounds fun. I just don't have the time today. Unfortunately, we just don't get a lot of time to co-op. Just due to the schedule conflicts. You'd have to wake up real early to to co-op with me. Yeah, like with TPS, it's gonna be even worse. Or like with poor TPS, rather. Right there. Right there. Oh, they're so good. Right there. Anything from the bottom. It's a Jigglypuff from the top. Hunter's almost up. I'll check if this is gilded before we go down. Or with the TPS, maybe Hunter is not almost up. Why the hell is Ruin Artifacts a green? Why is his skin green? Okay, it's not gilded, so I'm not interested. Probably somebody with a thumbnail or something? Yeah, probably. This fault is cheating? That's a strong word. I don't know about cheating, because I don't control the TPS, and I'm not like intentionally affecting the TPS. It's pretty rude. Not to mention, if you ever played Vault Hunters on a server, you'll know about the freaking TPS, bro. See you, Bob. See you next time. Like some of that. Never have to make honeycomb ever, because the system will take care of it. So I was looking into those like wacky create automations, like the ones that make the coggers, and I was like pretty stoked about it until I realized that it requires that an input of wooden buttons, and like there's not a way to automate wooden buttons. Did you know that there's like not other than just like automatic genius? That's the only way to make a wooden button is with automatic genius. It made me sad. I wanted to make a wacky create factory to make coggers, but nope. None for me, thanks, apparently. Ooh, hi, Goblin. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Give me that etching fragment! Am I gonna get automatic genius before next? No, what I said was I'm gonna take automatic genius as the final research. Like, as in, I will take every other research and then automatic genius to make it more balanced. I don't know what happened to the goblin. Whatever, we're out. Oh, a vendor. Let's go. Broke the pedestal. Yeah, this is how I get my pedestals. See you, legs. Thanks for coming by. Rift is really nice, but not what we're buying right now. Oh, somebody hurt. A little bit. Wow, TPS, can I eat my apple, please? So hard to eat an apple with the TPS. You have to like hold it down for so long before it just does a little burp. Okay. Wow, we still got a lot of time on the clock. Hopefully I don't run out of real world time before I run out of like in-game time. This room is actually pretty good in the gilded vaults. Like, you get so many gildeds that just spawn up here at the top. Heading this way. Is this the first obelisk I've seen? Wow. Oop. All right. Let's keep getting paid. It's going pretty well, but we would love to see a Simon Says or something. I miss the mobs hurting. On spec commander just to get weaker, that'd be funny. Just no archetype. Just walk around. That'd be funny. That'd be an interesting statement to make. God, these rooms that are so spread out. Why though? Why though? Man, Eternals are really strong and like... Oh wait, they're like starting to destroy my FPS again. Aren't they? And they're affecting the FPS. We're gonna have to turn on the Optifine shaders. That unfortunately means we'd have to disable the environmental controller at our base though. What's the speed run this week? I have 142 from my first attempt. We murdered Bree in 142. Will you unlive for me, please? Oh my god, the Eternals are so slow. Come on, Andrea, do it! Do it! Get that loot! You turned around. There's a pinata right there. You turned around. What are you doing? It's right next to you. Andrea, please, just help. Andrea, just please, just help us a little bit. Come on. You sent so many pictures of our dog in the Discord server? Okay, thank you, Sam. If you want to see a whole bunch of doggy pictures, get in there. Like 40? Yo, let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Why not? I knew you had some. I didn't think you had like 40 ready to post, but that's good. However many actually uploaded, that's how many you get. Oh, that's so funny. That's awesome. Honey is truly the cutest dog ever. She's even cuter in person because she has like such nice, adorable, and like good behavior. It's just so good. Took 1 damage. Man, chest plates are OP even in this game. What the heck? Please nerf tier 3 chest plate. Too strong. Just nerf tier 3 armor in general. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. And then my cooldowns are like suck because of the TPS. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. And I'm not bringing pearls because I'm lazy. Thanks for hurting me. Appreciate it. All right. Imagine nerfing myself intentionally by just intentionally like leveling up my Eternals poorly. Oh, that would suck. Pick the worst possible auras and put everything directly into damage. Or just speed, no tankiness. Hey, Saddest. This is actually gonna be the last run of the day, but thanks. See you, Sam. Thanks for the pictures in the Discord. I'll get the 3rd level of commander when I have the points. I think it's what? It's like 20 points. All Eternals must use spatula. That would be quite a nerf. But Lemon, there's a problem with that. There is no chef hat transmog, so without that, it's truly never going to be a complete look. Feature request, chef hat transmog, please, 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 please. I need a chef's hat, then I can have a spatula with chef hat Eternals, and we're gonna have some fun in the vault. Because then I could run into the vault and be like, rev up those fryers! Army of all Dowskis with brooms. There's 2 kinds, Dowskis with brooms and Mefs with spatulas. Which gender are you? Mef with a spatula or Dowski with the broom? There's only 2 options. One for the Eternals, one for the Ancients. But I have a Dowski that's an Eternal and a Dowski that's an Ancient. I can't like change one of them. What's a good starting power? What from power? Like power mod? Just the thermo generator. I think that's what you're asking. Thermo generator is what I use. It's a good starting one, and it's a good like middle to end game one, to be honest. It's just pretty good. Kinda OP, Dowski, please. When the pig just tries its best and then just blocked. Another B room. This room sucks. The chests are so spread out over multiple floors. Oh, it's so slow. I don't want to loot it. Oh god, the ghost walk speeds. Ooh. Hunter, please. Once I get Hunter up, we can do this room. Are we down to lower floor? Where's the lower floor? Oh no. You know what? We should probably leave. Where the hell's the exit? Oh. TPS, hold the silverfish at bay. Holy crap, let me with the timestamps. What the heck? Holy crap, somebody get this mod a medal for extreme moderating. Someone get this man's a medal. So I want to do the tree. Those normal chests would be nice, but it can have star essence. And I do want the food. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the tree. Neat. Zoop. I want that star essence so bad. Let's get that Botania. It's funny because when most people think, hey, let's grind out 15 now stars, I doubt they think that they're just gonna go do it in one vault. But I'm confident. Even without Treasure Hunter, we can do OP things. Oh, there are a lot of chests in this room. This is the room that just keeps on giving. Alright, south. Bye, Derbe. Have a great day. Delicious. Oh, it's so easy. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Hello? Oh, these rooms are so nice, so flat, and then there might be a portal. I may or may not have been trying to fly back up the hole several times on the way down. Oh, my muscle memory is still like, use, you get jetpack, you can just fly. Oh, I can't, stop it. At least I'm not caps locking everything all the time anymore. Village room. Nice. All my Eternals are summoned. Nice. No Omega rooms thus far, though. Like at all. Wonder if we can find something better than this regular stuff. I mean, I guess we saw the X marks the spot, but it wasn't gilded, so does it really count? Does it really count? Okay, zoop, zoop. Tree room. It's all right with Hunter. Hunter, please, Hunter, Hunter. There we go. Oh, that rubber band. Wow, there's a lot of chests in this room. What a high roll, what the heck? Looks like it high rolled the normal chests and the gilded chests. Huh. What in the world? At this rate, we might have to leave this vault due to like real world time because the TPS sucks. That'd be funny. Like if TPS was normal, I would definitely have enough time. Ah well, good TPS was nice while it lasted. Ah, the wrong viewer room! No! Loot, loot, loot. Texas has lots of loot to take. Apparently, this is the Texas room, of course. Hello, skeleton. Thank you, bye, skeleton. Got some gilded. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Are the believers feeling good about this? You think we're gonna make it? Does the TPS give you confidence? Biggest doubters, are you feeling the dread because of the TPS? Like, oh no. Boop, 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 boop. Hello? There we go. Who is Spiker's talking to? All right, let's see. Yep. All right, room's pretty good. Moving on. Wow, so much time left. Unbelievable amounts of time left. I gotta figure out how much time I can spend here. Apparently. Imagine using void liquid to counter the TPS, intentionally losing time to the void liquid to counter it. That would be quite funny. I haven't used any food. Saturation aura pretty good, I guess. Oh, this is a tough room. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, jeez. I was about to kill the chest, bro. Here we are. Boop, boop. I guess I'll just loot as long as I can before I have to go get out, craft the stars, and raid out. Ah. Oh my goodness, it's so slow sometimes. What is going on this server? Modded Minecraft intensifies, holy. Oh my god, fire's so rude. Oh, come on. Alright, the tree was worth last time. It should still be worth this time. Give me the chest. Give me that delicious loot. Oh, good room. Oh god, Eternals. Why? Can y'all just like come down here? Finally, like a good room for us. Like, jeez. The other room's been like, eh, okay, but this one finally. Because now, hopefully, the Eternals mostly stay down there. Oh. Of course. Sweet. I can do this from here? Oh, that's good. Out of magnet range? Interesting. I know the TPS is pretty killer right now. Like killer in a bad way. As in, it's killing me. Nighttime Dowski again. Ugh. Would prefer the daytime. Is it really that bad? Oh no. We'll be leaving here soon, so I'm not gonna be taking advantage of most of that. Oh, legs is on. Oh yeah, my base is loaded. Oh yeah. Alright, let's just try to find an obelisk. I'll probably just fight at the next obelisk. I've already gotten more than my fair shares of time. I don't have enough time to count up my loot without having to rush through it all. Ah, here we are. Why is it so laggy? I don't know. It just happens on. It's just modded Minecraft is just laggy, and we have a bunch of people on right now. It happens on like every Vault Hunter server like ever. Come on, Eternals. Come on. It's pretty inappropriate to be shouting out somebody in a different stream. Where's the boogeyman? Where'd he go? Like, actually though, where are you? Hello? Well, he's taking hits wherever he is. Oh, there he is. There we go. You're on your last legs, Boogie. You're surrounded. Oh my god, these guys are so slow and the TPS sucks. Oh my god. I just want to leave. Alright, I'll do it myself. I don't deal damage. Let's go. Well, that'd be really funny to intentionally use a sword that I literally can't deal damage with. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Pretty good boss crate though, because we got like 20 minutes on the clock. Another player joins the server. Oh no. Oh, please just kick me out, dude. The timer. Mike, did your Eternals do all the work for you? Is that like how it went? Basically my situation. These are some really long seconds because Yvonne just logged on, dude. And like the game lags when people log on and it's already slow. In like your 20s? Then how did you kill the boss? Oh, you had a backup weapon. Oh, okay. Okay, that explains it. I was like, how did you even deal damage at all? All right, finally we're free from the vault. Oh my goodness. Get us out of here. Super tilty, I bet, dude. All right, let's see what we got in their vacuum here. Oh, that's where this went. Etchings. A few shards. I really need those Idona favors. Really not getting that many shards. Why am I getting so few shards, I wonder? Sitting room and stole all the beds. That would be fun. Look, we can craft our first etching. I thought that was the recipe. Oh. Okay. Either way, we can make one. Oh, will it slap? Let's find out. Can I show my equipment? I guess. It's just tier 3 armor. But if you want like a full rundown of everything, no, I don't have enough time. Divinity, this is like the worst one. Okay, hold on. No. By the way, you have to use vanilla blast furnace or it gets buggy and it won't give you the correct number of etching fragments. Right, you could just you could just go in the clip tool if you want to read these longer. This is what I was running this vault. Sword is this. 754 star essence in here. Relic pack, some traders, 16,000 vault dust. Is that the dank stack limit? No, this one stacks to 65k. Wow, it's so slow emptying. Old reliable? What's old reliable? In your opinion? Let's get our slappers done, I guess. Well, I guess we have to do the other prediction first. Come on, empty faster. I have danks to empty, bro. I'll probably skip the packs for now. Skip this for now. So much gear. We can skip you for now. Okay. Is all the star essence in there? Ooh, I don't know if we made it. Oh, we're really far off. Because we need 28. I mean, there could be some star essence in the traders, but there's not going to be 350 star essence in the traders. Ooh, we're going to give it to the doubters. We're going to need one more vault to get Britannia. That's going to be an activity for tomorrow. We're going to finish this up and then get into Britannia. Make our own mana setup. That'll be a fun way to spend our tomorrow. Thank you for the redemption. Yeah, that's why I spent so long before I took it, Zodiac. You notice we're level 267. Still haven't taken it. That's why. Because you're absolutely correct. It is pretty OP. And that's just the truth. It's just the truth. Oh, it's so fast. Even with the gear, we're so fast. We're zooming. Should be moving 8 of these per tick, but yeah. Oh, Zodiac. You must be new here. What's up, dude? You should have seen the mana setup I did on our previous server. The mana bakery was quite something. Trust me, I have a lot of experience with Britannia. Well, and we might actually do cakes, though. I haven't decided fully if I want to do cakes, which is easy, or go with the Shulk Me Not. I don't know, Mike. I had a lot of extra diamonds my whole playthrough. Like, honestly, ever since level like 75, I've had too many diamonds, so I think it just depends on how well you loot the diamonds and how well you utilize the catalysts. Yeah, I think the Shulk Me Not would be more interesting, so we'll probably just do that because it'll be more difficult. So perfect. It just means there's a dank missing. I had 4 green danks. Where did you go? Excuse me. Well, if it was just in item form, the Omega Magnet would have picked it up. Because the Omega Magnet will teleport it through the wall. They do get sucked up. They're supposed to get sucked up by this modular router, which then sends them into this barrel, which then imports them. Or sorry, no, they're supposed to get sent. Sorry, they get picked up by this modular router, sends them into this barrel. Oh geez, I'm picking up the mystery box crap. Oh no. So crazy. Well, that's really annoying. My fear is that my fear is that it's going to like reappear randomly later, but then like it's gonna be like lost because like frick. Because oh my god, mystery boxes suck. Oh my god, I should just start avoiding the freaking mystery boxes, I swear. They're so annoying. I need to move this thing like even further away out of my magnet range now. Oh, it's so annoying. And it's so slow about it because the TPS. Okay, where the hell is my dank? Outside in the trash one. What? Are you just saying random things? Dude, it's so loud. Like, it's so loud and you can't turn it down. This pack desperately needs a mod that lets you adjust the sounds individually, because some of them are like so unbalanced in how like the volume is. Oh, you meant this. This is what you meant, where it's in this dock over here. We left it here. Okay, I take it all back. I'm sorry, dude. You weren't saying random things. You were actually totally correct. I did not understand what you're saying. Okay, thank you. Crisis averted. I figured it out. Wait. You were really smart, actually. Hold on. 1 second. Can I even do this? Hold on. Mute myself. Did I type it wrong? Oh, I did. Does this work? Here, you were right. I'm sorry. What do you mean does it work? Twitch, you freaking... You can't bump up somebody's sub by gifting them? That's so dumb. Ah, whatever. I was gonna gift you a tier 3, but you already have a sub, so apparently you can't. So, thanks, Twitch. But you were right. Okay. Let's eat our burgers. Oh my god, this TPS. Some of the sounds trigger you? Dude, there are so many reasons. There are so many reasons that a person would want to change the sound levels in this game. It's like, it's so unbelievable. I can't believe that it's not there. Actually, hold on, we need to message Dowski about that. Like, please, Dowski, please. Please. Kian, thanks for the follow, by the way. All right, is there any other like notable loot to go through? Traders. Look how slow this is. This thing is supposed to go, normally this thing opens 8 per tick or something. Or no, 1 per tick. Still, that should be like a lot per second. Oh my God. No, Lemon, it's nothing that you can do with the resource pack, because it's something that it has to. It's just like a lot of the sounds are unbalanced on particular sound equipment, so you can't like predict that ahead of time, you know. It's just like, it depends. Or some people don't like certain sounds, so they need to change it. Or you're doing certain activities and you need to change your sound levels. Or maybe the wizard sounds are fine, but while your friend's running their wither farm, you want to mute the wither. It's the kind of thing that really requires a mod solution that you can like open a menu, etc. Okay, lag, thank you. Okay, lag, thank you. I'll save all my trader cores. I don't know, I'll probably just do them off stream. Trader cores aren't that exciting, I'll be honest. There's just so many to go through. Hello? This TPS is like really, really bad. What is going on? This feels like, this doesn't feel like normal TPS. Who's on? Oh my God, no. Why do we have 7 people on? Oh, no wonder. This is really bad today. Like, it's not normally this bad. Wow, the weekends are terrible for this. Oh my God. Dude, maybe I just stop streaming this on the weekends. Because the TPS is really bad on the weekends. It's kind of painful. I feel like I could do something else with my time. What is this? Like, holy crap. Like, I'm just trying to like get through my loot and then get out of here, but it's making me take so long because I have to wait for everything. Okay, it's Saber, if you're listening, you can't get that. You get those from mystery boxes. All right, chat, let's go find somebody to raid. Thanks for hanging out today. We'll be back tomorrow for a full-length stream. I gotta get going. I have a thing in 4 minutes. Who's on right now? Legs is on, right? Yeah, let's send all the love over to Legs. Watch the faults from that perspective, and hopefully watch the TPS get better when I log out. Thanks everybody again so much for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun, and look for the rest of this week. See me tomorrow at 9 o'clock American Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Central European Time. Switch over to this little doodad. Wow, that stream. How did this one get off? Hold on. Wow, that's weird. Wait, why is it? It's like tiny too. All right. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time.